Excuse me, you're AIDS, mate. Or should I say, you've got AIDS. So don't be going around giving it that. All right. I'm not gonna have it. All right. Just because you don't know how to play this game. Just because you cried when you played this. An absolute mess you were when you played this. Cried the entire way through. Also a bit annoying because I think Crypto Nat's live, so I'm gonna miss out on that. So if you can just keep an eye out on that one for me, Dev. Just let me know what she's up to. It's terrible timing. Well, you start it, mate. Do you know these rumours been circulating that Lost and Cryptonat are actually the same person? Now, whether there's any truth to that, I don't know. That's just what people have been saying. It's been going around. I mean, there is a lot of similarities, that's all I'm saying. I don't know why it's a bit stuttery, it wasn't before. Quite upsetting. What do you mean? Apparently the oh, for fuck's sake. Well, this emulator's a bit shit. It hasn't saved my controller settings. It's one of those emulators that won't detect a controller if it's switched off while you put it on. Alright, do this shit again. I would have used my NES Classic, but it's not fucking working. The power keeps going off on it. Which is a huge amount of AIDS. Right, let's try it again. They spelled Ganon wrong. Oh, double N. You're gonna have to chuck Nintendo an email, mate. Okay. L-I-I-I-I. Oh, that was a practice file from yesterday. Such a weird menu. Like, register your name in elimination mode. Why elimination? Was that just a translation error or what? Why not just delete file? Alright. Lonk. Because it's Zelda, mate. That's why. I haven't played, fucking hell. Chat's covering my head. Did I have a... Is it because it's too far down? It isn't it? It's too far down. practically had my penis on stream, it was that low down. Oh. Slightly up, can't I? I think it's because I've moved the chair a bit far forward as well. Alright, first things... Fucking, what's the light on my phone? Get that off. Alright, so... creepy old pedo man's gonna give you his sword. And I'm sorry, but he's an old guy hanging around in a cave. What else is he gonna be up to? Alright. You gave up on this really, really fucking quick. You got so mad at it. You just keep going, oh, this game's AIDS. I tried to help you, and you wouldn't have any of it. Right. I'm gonna need 20 rupees. Just gonna go around killing some shit. I would rather play Link to the Past, because it's a better game, and I'm gonna. Ah, this analog stick feels really fucking weird. This could be a problem. I mean, like, people that do a 3-heart run of this game are insane. I couldn't do it in a million years. I won't even try it. To give me any chance of survival in this, I need to get the heart containers. Otherwise I'm fucked. Alright, we've got 20 rupees. Basically, blue enemies are tougher than red enemies. Right, there's the shop. Alright, come on, coming through. Excuse me. Right. Bombs. I'm gonna die anyway, but... Fairy! Perfect. Yeah, I'm doing alright, isn't it? Not too bad. Oh, it's not gone off. Oh, there we go. I forget where the thingies are. Where's the these, I was gonna say Zora, they're not Zora, they're called Zolas in this game. We changed them to be friendly in Ocarina of Time. Make them look a bit more humanoid. Right. Bomb! Is it this wall? Take anyone you want. Obviously you want to take the heart container. So now I've got 4 hearts to make life a little bit easier. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Nope. Nope. What the fuck? It is. It is. It is a big time. Shit, let me just. Give me a second. Should be alright. Moblins! I think they're moblins. I think I know everything's name. About this point in Zelda, hang on a minute. Right, back it in. Fucking stay of them. Have I completed any Zeldas on the stream? Oh, I got a bomb drop there. That can happen if you're lucky. Saves you having to buy them. Did I beat? I played it. I didn't beat it, did I? Because I spent most of the time fucking up in Link to the Past. Didn't I? Because that just went. Like, I got lost in the first fucking temple, and I mostly blame the excessive bullying from you and Summer. It threw me off, and I somehow got lost in the fucking Eastern Palace. I beat that game God knows how many times since I was like 8 years old. Probably younger than that, probably 7. Right, where's the I always forget the bastard way. Oh shit, I just chucked a bomb. Buy something, will ya? I've only got 4 rupees, so I ain't buying shit. Did I? Is it look at the completion list? I'm just checking. I put a list of everything's down there that I've beat. If you get the clock, it freezes them. If you didn't know. I actually beat Ocarina of Time. Did I 100% it? I don't remember playing it after that. I remember doing the 12-hour stream. I think I just beat the Forest Temple and got like a Pona or something like that, and then the 12 hours was done. I do not remember going back and playing it again. I have no memory of that. I mean, I have every memory of playing Sonic Adventure and hating it and rage quit. Even though I've put Sonic Adventure on the list, technically it shouldn't be, because I didn't beat it, did I? Because it actually continued. Well, you can sort of get an ending, but then there's the final bit, and I never did that because I got pissed off with that bullshit. I did the Wind Waker. No shit. I remember doing the Wind Waker. I did the Wii U version. No, yeah, I do remember doing that. So I've done 2 then, have I? Ocarina of Time, Wind Waker, and hopefully this. Do you know what? If I could, right, it'd be a terrible idea. If I could actually somehow beat, I know I could beat this. I know I can. It's a hard fucking game, but I've beat it many times. It's not going to be about rage and fails and shit. it's gonna happen. It's fucking hard. But if I could actually beat Zelda 2 on stream, I'd be so fun. No matter how much you made me rage, how many fails, if I could actually complete that game on stream, that would be my proudest achievement on stream. Because it's one of the hardest fucking games I ever played in my entire life. And shit you not. It's just like... Is it fucked? Is it fixed? Do you know what I think it was? Because there is actually this little desk fan over there in the corner below the monitor. It's not even that powerful. In fact, I didn't even realise it was on, but it must have been blowing directly onto the mic, so... It must have been that. I don't know. I'll have to think about Zelda 2 because... Fuck, that game's brutal. That has potential to be the most I'll ever fucking rage on stream. I mean, we've been through some shit. We've done the Sonic games. We've done Ratchet and fucking Clank. We've done Lord of the Rings. We've done Helm's Deep. We've been balls deep in Helm's Deep. I keep pressing the wrong button. Been laying some bombs down. Yeah. It's up to some random woman. She goes, "Come inside," and then, you know, Link gives her the Master Sword, if you know what I mean. And they heal him. People don't realise how like disgusting Nintendo actually are. They be, oh, you know, we're kid friendly, we're family friendly. Are you? Absolute filth underneath it all, Nintendo. Don't be fooled by them. Absolute filth, that company. Fucking, I'm annoyed just thinking about Zelda 2. Like, oh, why did that game have to be like that? Maybe it is the hardest game I've ever played. It's the hardest game I've ever beat. I can definitely say that it's the hardest game I've ever beat. What the fuck was that noise? Where did that come from? Am I hearing things? You know, a good one to start with, A Link to the Past, because that was my very first Zelda. That's what noise was. It was me brushing against the green screen. It confused me. I need some health. Right. I need the thingy to burn some bushes. Yeah, basically, I need to start getting some more heart pieces. The only way I'm fucking surviving. You do this on a 3 heart run, you got some serious skills. You got some serious. Hey! Lucky that bounced off my shield. No one's dropping any hearts for me. Ah! Haha! Oi! It's an ambush! It's bullshit. Get out of here. They're multiplying. What is wrong with this analog stick? Something's wrong with this analog stick. Well, it's not the analog stick, it's the emulator. But it's really fucking weird. I'd have been better putting it to the D-pad. You gonna drop some hearts or what? I'm gonna die. I know, but I've played some other stuff works fine on an analog stick. Caution! To avoid damaging game info saved, hold in reset button issue. Turn the power off. It's alright. I need to get back to where I was. There's one of those armor statues. He's hiding something. The first, I don't know what was the first, but the first console that I ever played with an analog stick was N64. P-hats. And then later, Sony come out with the whatchamacallem. I have it'll be in that box or on one of the controllers. I've got a PS1 controller. I got an original PS1 controller without the analog sticks, and it feels so fucking weird. And you hold that thing. Now I remember like getting super used to the N64 controller and found it like perfectly comfortable. I couldn't use an N64 controller now. That thing is awful. That's one of the worst controllers. I couldn't use one. They're ridiculous. Where's the is it this way? Oh, I think it's up another screen, I think. Is it? Oh, it skimmed me. What the hell? Getting a lot of rupee drops. I get mugged again. To use your shield, you've got to be lined up perfectly for it to actually deflect off your shield. Okay, now. Oh, you fuckers drop a heart or something? Or a fairy? The clock's not going to do me any good. Well, fuck's sake. Hey! There we go. Some of that. You want some? Huh? You didn't drop anything for me. It's a secret to everybody. All that for 10 rupees. It freezes. It temporarily freezes the enemies. Okay, now 10 rupees. It's not good for a secret, is it? That? I guess it's one of the slightly more easier secrets to find in this game. Because some of them are like fucking ridiculous. Like, who would ever think of that shit? But oh, fucking hell. I need some health. I need some health. There's another set of stairs under them fellas. Basically, you wanna like find most of the secrets, get your rupees up, so then you can start buying some shit, and then you can survive. So you ain't dying every 5 seconds. Knobhead. Alright, knobhead. Most of them. I like forget the exact location, but like when I'm there, I'll mostly know. In the fucking desert. It's just it's basically just surviving this first part. That's the problem I'm gonna have. I'm so low on hearts and I have a shit sword. It's been a while since I played this. I think the last time I played this was when I did it on YouTube. That was a few years back. Wait! I'm not having that. It really is hard trying to do these earlier bits. How the fuck people do this on like 3 hearts? It's insane. I reckon I could do some of the other Zeldas. I could do Ocarina of Time on 3 hearts, I reckon. But I couldn't do Majora's Mask on 3 hearts. I could probably do Twilight Princess, because that's one of the easiest Zelda games. I couldn't do A Link to the Past. There's a few dungeons, a few boss fights in there that messed me up. And luckily when you die, you don't lose your money and shit, so it's not too bad. That would be absolutely cancerous if they did that, which is surprising actually they didn't do that, considering, you know, it's an NES game. You guys get out of here. I'm trying to save a princess, for fuck's sake. You know what I mean? Twilight Princess is very easy. That's my biggest gripe with that game. It's too easy. Mainly the boss fights. It's got some of the best looking boss fights in the entire series, but they're so fucking easy. I barely ever died in Twilight Princess, all the times I've played it. I'm glad they brought back some of the difficulty with Breath of the Wild, because I fucking died a lot in that game. I'd get fucked up by some enemy I weren't ready for. Alright, you want some, huh? 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 That's what you get. You want some as well? Hey! Back it in. How many rupees was that? Where'd I go up from? Was that 20? I still think I deserved more. Ow. 630. Why is there such like a big delay from... Yeah, Wolf, how's it going? Damn it. Oh, okay, now has it got to that time? I come on late today, didn't I? Alright, we definitely got I forgot I should have done the death counter, shouldn't I? Yeah, I need to get back to where I was. You can bomb next to them stairs. We got a few rupees though. That's annoying when you can't get the rupees because he's stuck in the wall. Bang out of order, really, isn't it? Fairy! I don't need one. I'm always gonna get a fairy when I don't fucking need one. That's how it's gonna work. Oh, bomb. Keep this sword beam for as long as I can, which means not getting hit. I got these. Well, that's right. All day we do that. Boom. Stay rupees. Right, he needs to go away, he does. Right. Yeah, they're called Zolas in this game. And they changed their name to Zoras in Link to the Past. I don't think they're in Zelda 2. Yeah, they were the same annoying things in Link to the Past. So you just speak, but they're called Zoras. Oh, there's the King Zora, who does actually team up with you. He gives you the flippers so you can swim. But then in Ocarina of Time, they changed them to be friendly, but they're more humanoid. There we go, another heart container. And they pretty much stayed that way because they were in Majora's Mask, because you can turn into one. They were in Twilight Princess. Were they in Skyward Sword? I can't remember. I don't think they were actually. And then they were in Breath of the Wild. They brought Zora's Domain back. My mouse not working. It's an amazing game with Majora's Mask. I've already told the story of Majora's Mask. I kind of didn't like it when I first played it as a kid. And I was like... It was just before I started high school. A little bit before. 9, 10, maybe? 10? I think. And I was kind of like, ugh! This isn't... it wasn't what I was expecting it to be, because it just had a weird thing to it. It was just all sort of dark and depressing. I was just kind of like, and I kind of gave up on it, and then I started to revisit it, and it grew on me. And then as I've gone back to it over the years as an adult, I'm like, this game's fucking brilliant. But it's like it's a proper dark game. The entire game's about death. A lot of it went over my head when I was a kid. And now I'm like, fucking hell, that is fucking grim, Nintendo. Really fucking grim. Very depressing vibe to that game. Very depressing vibe. Yeah. Yeah, fucking... What a dick move there. Fucking arseholes, Nintendo. I didn't buy any of these shit plastic toys so I can fast travel. It ain't happening. They did it with Breath of the Wild, didn't they? Some of the armor and different outfits were locked behind amiibos. Like really hard to find amiibos. And if you want to get them now, they're super expensive. Fucking amiibos. Like plastic shit. That's what they are. Fucking... I blame Skylanders for starting that shit. Activision, innit? Is it Activision? What happened to Skylanders? Remember that was all the rage. They milked the shit out of that, didn't they? Like 1,000 fucking figures to buy. What a load of shite. Oh, fucking pee out. It's one of the dungeons, isn't it? Is it? See with these Piats, you can only kill them when they stop moving. Because when they're flying, they're actually above you. You can't tell. But... Right, pack it in, lads. should be a little, where is it? Look at this. There, look at that. How the fuck would you figure that out? Look. Just go through the fucking wall. How are you meant to figure that out? Didn't that flop, that Disney one, though? 100 rupees! Should be 1,000 for figuring that shit out. Which dungeon's this? Oh, it's not a dungeon, it's the gambling game. I think it's random every time. So he's gonna take a guess. I guess if you could save state an emulator and cheat. There's me 20. So you get plus 20. Yeah, you could cheat if you go on emulator. If you want to really build up your money. Oh, there's a plus 50. Minus 40. You bastard! So I could lose my money here. Fucking hell! Okay, I shouldn't do this, should I? I'm just throwing our money away here. Is that the max you could carry? Oh, there you go, plus 50. I got some back. Right, let's leave it there. Is that the max you can carry? I thought you could go like 500 or something. Fair enough. Fair enough. Right, Zora. Right! There's another pedo in a cave here. Show this to the old woman. Very cryptic they were back then. Which old woman? Where is this old woman? Is it a ransom note? You can stay this guy, looks like a chimp. Why is he wearing the same tunic I am? Buy something. Well, I can do all I can when I see that. Buy something, will ya? And I can just hear the Resident Evil 4 merchant. I mean, as lovely as it would be to have a nice, sexy shield. I'm gonna buy a candle. So I need to burn some stuff. It is. It's a fucking. I've just been sold a candle by a fucking chimp. You don't see that every day, do you? Huh? I don't think any of these guys moved. They come alive. I don't think they hide anything. Or is this the never-ending puzzle thing? It is, isn't it? it just keeps looping. Until you keep going, and then you find a sneaky dungeon. What dungeon is this one? It's the 5th dungeon, level 5. I ain't messing around in there. I ain't messing around in there, there's more stuff to get first. You bastard, stay still! Making me nervous. Oh, it's a Lionel. Knobhead things, whatever they are. They're deadly. Especially in Breath of the Wild. Fucking hell, those things will fuck you up. This is what I could have done with a sword beam. Fucking Zora's kicking off as well. I need a sword beam to fuck him up because he's a blue one as well. Someone give me a piece of art. Oh, fucking boulders. I call it Death Mountain for a reason. This guy's gonna fuck me up, isn't he? He's gonna mug me right off. I think they do like huge damage as well. Master using it, and you can have this. That's not a new sword. It's the white sword. I love that beeping sound when you're nearly dead, just to add to the anxiety. I think for him to either be there or to just give you the sword, I think you have to have, I think it is 5 heart containers, I think, or is it 4? Otherwise I think he's not there or something. It's something like that anyway. But yeah, I think he's just not there. Something like that anyway. But this, I think this sword does like twice the damage. Oh, see? Let me one go. Piats, get out of here. Alright, where's my candle? I'm fucking dead. I need to burn one of them bushes as well. I'm gonna find my way back to the bush. I got a better sword though. Very. kill a lot of things in one hit now. There's also another dungeon there across that bridge, but we ain't ready for that just yet. Ah, here we are. Okay, is it this one? No, I need my candle. Get the candle out. Oh! You can only use it once per screen as well, so you have to leave and then come back. There we go. It's a bit awkward to win. Do you know, right, if you want to play Breath of the Wild, play it on the emulator, on the Simi emulator. You can do 4K with that thing now. There's a few other little things you can do. 6 frames per second, it looks amazing. It works really, really well. Fuck playing it on the Switch. Got better draw distance, and I mean just the 6 frames per second alone, but that's how you want to play it. Breath of the Wild is an amazing game. I just wish the dungeons were better. They're the worst dungeons in the entire series. They're just not good. That's the worst part about it. I mean, the main dungeon's not the little temples, I guess I should say. They're not the, you know, this, because it's like hundreds of those little mini dungeons, but like the main 4, whatever they are, is it 4? They're pretty shit. I like Lost's burning hatred for Nintendo. He hates them so much. It's almost as intense as my hatred for EA. Because fuck EA. Fucking cunts. It's like, I don't know, something happened to him as a child with Nintendo. There's so much hate towards Nintendo. I always found it quite odd, because not that Nintendo were like innocent or anything, they do some fucking annoying bullshit fucking stuff, but I think they're far from being the worst company. I mean, they make some idiotic fucking choices, and you know, they're one of the worst for shutting down like fan-made projects. Like, they're fucking cunts for doing that, aren't they? They just shut everything down. Then they sued a guy, didn't they, for ROMs? I forgot what that ROM Universe or whatever. It's like, he had a lot of Nintendo ROMs on there, and they sued him for like, not like for millions or something. He'll never be able to pay that money. But I'm just like, what are you playing at? I don't think ROM should be illegal, because you can't get these games no more. They're no longer sold. Alright, if you do want, you know, you gotta pay a fortune for them if you do want them. Actual proper copies. Well, technically they are kind of sold, aren't they? Because they sell you to them on, they can buy them off the eShop. And there's like, there's some they add as part of the, what's it, Nintendo's online service. You get some of the free ones they add every now and then. The Super Nintendo and original Nintendo. What, he was charging? He was actually charging people for the ROMs. I didn't know that. Oh, fair enough then. But they were just there for free. I don't know why they didn't care. I thought it was odd that they sued him. As you can tell, I didn't read the full story. Which one is it? That one? Nope. Is it the top one? No, I'm in the wrong... I'm in the right place. Grab. Oh. Ah, it might be here. So that's my max. That's my max monies. Right. One of these bushes down here. I can't remember, is the 5th from the left or the 5th from the right? I'm gonna try from the right. Art! I don't want the fucking medicine. It's fucking got jizz in it. I still really want a Super Nintendo classic, but I can't get one. The fucking Sega one's price has shot up now. That's remained the same price for ages. That's jumped up at 1200. What's going on? Oh, what? So I can't see it from here. Hello, what your name? How old are you? I can only see it fucking... It don't come through the thing either. I can only see it on the fucking... I'm on Twitch right now, but I've been so to YouTube for years, so thank you. Do you know what, I actually, funnily, it is weird, the other day I was thinking about, making a return to YouTube, even though I vowed to never go back, but, it made me laugh, right, the last set of proper YouTube videos I did was the reviews. I did like a handful of reviews, and then I reviewed a bunch of wrestling games in a row, because they're just kind of easy to do. They weren't like on-camera reviews, it was just a voiceover with the footage. And I loved how annoyed people get about some reviews did not go down well. Because, you know, I mean, you give an opinion on the internet. YouTube of all places, let's not forget. God, I can't even remember how to navigate around YouTube anymore. It's been that long since I... But some of the angriest comments I ever get are from the reviews. There's one. What was it? It was some person very upset. It was a WF Royal Rumble on the Dreamcast review. Right, I'm sorry, but Royal Rumble on the Dreamcast is a sack of fucking shit. It's a sorry excuse for a wrestling game. Right? And some people are unhappy about me saying this, but it's fucking shit. I gave all my reasons why I think he's a pile of fucking shit in those reviews, and where's it gone? Right, I got, these are two of the comments I got on that same video. I got one guy that's put, "You are gay," so that's from the Warrior Toys. So yeah, and then a few days ago, Matt Roy was absolutely outraged. He put, "Is it fuck? What an idiot! It's an arcade port, you melt." I mean, Melt. It's not an insult, is it, to be called a melt? I'm sorry, but that's not going to. Do you know the only right? This is the second time in my life I've ever called a melt. Do you know the one other person who's ever called me a melt? The one other person I've heard use that word. You could probably take a guess. He's got the legs of a chicken. Yeah, choose the only, because that's immediately what I thought of when it's the only other person I've heard use the word melt. Is it fuck? What an idiot! It's not. Imagine like getting that angry. Right. Royal Rumble shit, but I'm pretty sure I acknowledged I don't think he watched the review. He just, I think I'd have start off by calling it a sack of shit, and I think that's as far as he got. I gave all my reasons, and I acknowledged the fact that it was originally an arcade game. That's why it's so shit, because it's like there's nothing to it. It's so bare bones, but because it's an arcade game, you know, you'd put a bit of change in, you'd play it for a while, and that's it. It's got no game modes to it. Which I think I acknowledged in the review, that it's fine as an arcade game, but it's something that you'd pay full price for. You'd expect a few more features to have been added in at least, and there's none. That's basically why I said it was shit. But he obviously didn't get that far. But I love how angry they get. So it made me think, I think I want to do some more review. That's all. If I do go back to YouTube, that's all I'll do, reviews. I'm not doing anything else. I'm not doing any fucking playthroughs. Don't expect me to appear on camera or any of those videos like I used to do, where I used to do like the gaming news or the weekly ramble or whatever. It'd just be voiceover reviews. And just because I know it's going to annoy some people when I take a shit on some of these games, and I enjoy that. So that's kind of why I thought, like, I considered, if I was to go back, it'd strictly be for reviews, just to annoy people. Now, I don't mean I'd purposely hate on a game just to do that, but there's a few more wrestling, because they're easy ones to review a wrestling game. It's a fucking wrestling game. There's some others I'd love to take a giant shit on. WF Raw 2, WrestleMania 21, WCW Backstage Assault. But if to be honest, it play what happens, I can't be bothered. But that's the only reason I go back, just to anger some people again on YouTube, because it's funny. Those are the last videos I did, was the reviews. Right. So, there's one here. And those were over a year ago, weren't they? Oh, it's another chimp. Boy, this is really expensive. Now, is that Link saying that, looking at these prices, or is he saying that? Because that's not being a good salesman, is it? By going, boy, this is really expensive. He's meant to come in and say, hey, look at these bargains. It's Adult News talking there. I don't know. But like selling a fucking bit of meat. Actually, it's bait. But look at the shield. Look at it. It's a big shield. Alright, it's one of these bushes as well. A lot of bushes to burn. A lot of bushes to burn. I nearly had a hard time saying that. Say that really fast. This one. Fucking hell, I forget you can only use it once per screen. This top one. Oh, fucking missed. Oh no. No. My bottom one. $10 rupees off the mongoloid hiding under a bush. Not enough, really, is it? I think they're a bit cheap, to be honest, with some of these secrets. I don't know, like, Why did they do this with some of these games where they'd make them like... They'd have these ridiculous secrets? Were they just... Was it a way to try and get you to buy strategy guides back then or something? Or did they just like being arseholes and make things impossible to find? Or... I don't know. Nintendo magazine, Nintendo Power. That used to have little secrets in it, didn't it? I don't think we ever got Nintendo Power, did we? Was that just in America? I just love to see kids these days try and play a classic NES game. The same sort of kids that think Dark Souls are the hardest games ever made. Like, they have no idea, do they? They ain't got a fucking clue. These sort of games that give them a fucking heart attack. They don't know the torture that we went through back then. They don't know what a hard game is. Games were just fucking mean back then. Alright, what's going on here? This cactus looks suspicious, but I don't think it is. No. Oh, fucking hell, right. Do you know what, I probably shouldn't tell this story. Do you know what happened there the other week? Going back to kids. Now, don't get excited, Tev. I think I mentioned a few weeks ago, I was taking Ava out, and this kid come past on his bike. Well, he was kind of sort of at the top, going the same way I was. So there's a little bit of distance, and he was like 8 or something, 8 or 9. He's going past on his bike. He's got no shirt on. Fag in his mouth. Swear to God. And then I sort of looked up, and he gave me a middle finger as he went past. And I was just like... I'm pretty sure I told that story, but I was just like, what the fuck? What is going on with today's kids? I swear to God, he can't be any older than 9. Just riding around on his bike, no shirt on, fag in his mouth, giving people a middle finger. No, sorry, give me 2 fingers he stuck up, not middle. No, was it middle finger? And I was just like, what is going on with today's kids? And I think it was last week or the week before. I was coming home from work. Another shitty day at work, and I was walking through the same field, and there's a group of there's like 3 kids in front of me. Again, they can't have been any older than 8 or 9. And I was just listening to the way they were talking to each other. And they just were saying every other word was either fuck or cunt. Oh, you fucking cunt, fucking cunt. And I was like, is that honestly how kids speak these days? I swear to God, every other word was either fuck or cunt. And then, one of them saying, oh, he goes, oh, shut up, you cunt, or I'll have a wank in your bag. And I was just like, I was blown away that apparently that's how kids speak now at such a young age. And one of them looked behind and saw me, and he also had his fucking ear pierced, and he's like 8 or 9. Anyway, they sort of stopped, and I walked through. And I knew, by the way, one of them, when he turned around and looked at me, he was going to say something. And as I walked past him, I got a little bit ahead, and one of them went, oi, dickhead! I know this is bad, but I just saw red immediately, right? And I shouldn't have done it, but I just turned around and I fucking grabbed him by his fucking throat, and like threw him off his bike. And I ordered this kid. He absolutely shot his pants. By the way, he's like, he was like, I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to my mate. He's like about to cry. And I ordered this kid, and I'm just like, then I sort of realised I've got like this kid by the throat, and I'm like, this is fucked up. What am I doing? So I just sort of like pushed him, and then he sort of like fell over. And I was like, shouldn't have done that really, but I was just like so pissed off that this kid just called me a dickhead for like no reason. And I just sort of walked off, and then they shouted something else when I got further enough away. I knew they were gonna. But I was just like, it's bad that I actually did that. I mean, it's not like I hit him or anything. I fucking wanted to. I'd have loved to punch him in his fucking face. But as bad as it is, and I kind of feel like I shouldn't have done that, I should just walked away. But at the same time, like, don't you think you should sort of send a message to them that they just can't go around doing that? Because that's probably the issue with those kids. They've got, like, I can imagine what their parents are like, just like pieces of shit. It's probably where they've learned to speak like that, and they're probably not used to anyone doing anything about it. So I'm kind of like, maybe you'll think twice now. Cause, I mean, like I said, he shat himself when I grabbed him. Like, I think he probably did literally shit and piss himself. He like I said, it was like he was gonna cry. But it's kind of like, maybe now he'll think twice before he does that. But the point is, I'm just so blown away by that's how kids are now. Now, I thought I was a little shit as a kid, and I was a little shit, but not on that level. I didn't go around. I certainly didn't speak like that. I don't think I probably started swearing. I weren't saying cunt until I was a teenager, but like 8 or 9 years old, I wasn't swearing like that. If I don't even know if I swore at all like that, maybe I did a little bit. But like talking about like just saying like fucking cunt and wank, like, oh, I'm gonna wank in your bag or something. Like, where'd they get this shit from? And then just to call a guy a dickhead for no reason, especially like an adult. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm a 32-year-old man. You've just been called a dickhead on your way home from work by some little fucking cunt kid. I'm just like, it's bad, isn't it? It's really bad. That's today's youth for you. They're fucking awful. I wonder what I do if I saw him again. But it's like, what are they going to grow up to be like? What are they going to be like as teenagers? Do you know what I mean? Like I said, it's the fucking shit parents. But I don't know, you just don't expect that, do you? Arrow! Maybe it's just Burnley. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Do all... No, I think a lot of kids are like that, because you hear them. You hear them in all... Well, I don't play online games, but I've heard them in the past, and I've, I see clips on like the internet of the way these kids talk down the microphone. So I don't think it is just Burnley, is it? These bastards a lot easier now. Alright, one of these is burnable. When I was a kid, so when I was about their age, it was the other way around. It was like, it was the older kids, like, beating the shit out of the younger ones. Or, you know, saying something to the younger ones. It wasn't the younger ones saying something to the older ones. I've already told the legend of Frogboy, haven't I? I think Frogboy was the first time I ever got threatened. Frogboy. Which fucking bush it is. Same one? Sure, one of these is burnable. Remembering it wrong? Ah! No, I'm not, I'm just burning the wrong one. Another 100. That makes me out. No, not quite. Doodle-doo. That's the starting screen. Nope, bombs, I think. I still need to find that slot and give her the letter. Okay, now maxed out. Really? No. Got a shield, got a camera, don't need a key. Oh, there she is. This letter. Buy medicine before you go. I like the creepy smile she's got on her face. Get the red one. You can use it like twice. The blue one you can only use like once. It's good to have. Oh. Oh, another bomb. Is 8 the maximum bombs you can hold? Fuck. Yeah. Not a lot really, but be a pain in the arse because you need them for some of the dungeons, don't you? Let's see what we're looking at. Was that 20 or 30? It was 30, wasn't it? Where's the resolution? Can you... Why is it dropping to 360? Are you playing at internet? Or is it just Twitch being a dick? I don't know if it's just my Twitch, but there is a monumental delay between... There's a 10-second delay. Is it just my Twitch? Alright, let's see how long it's... Alright. Tev, is it true you are a massive paedophile? It's just, I don't know. The chat's not delayed, it's just, no, I don't know. Okay. Weird. Just my Twitch, and it says that it keeps dropping it to 360p. Imagine still streaming at 360p. I'm just watching videos at 360. Maybe I should just start doing that just to be unique. Just start streaming at such a low resolution. Oh shit, no. Candle. What is it? Is it one of these? Is it that one? Yep, that's the lowest, right? Old school YouTube videos. One of these bushes could be burnt. So many fucking bushes. I don't know which is which. I thought it was like one of these, but... Oh! That's 100. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have got that, because... Probably should have saved it for later, but... It's done it again. It's gone down to... Oh no, it's gone to... No, it's back... No, okay, it's back to 1080. Still really thrown off by the delay right there. And it's very upsetting. It's a fake delay because it's not true. as well, but I don't know which. Get out of here, moblins. I ain't playing these games today. Alright? I'm tired of this shit. Alright, let's take a guess. I'm gonna guess this one. Nope. I'll try the corner ones. Nope. Third time's a charm, right? But again, didn't need them because I'm already full on rupees. But never mind. Keep me health up. I can drop in bombs, I need arts. Fly buzzing around. Get out of here. How's he got in? Da-da-da. It's a bit better, isn't it? Right, we got Aiden in here. Oh, I can help, pussy. No! Actually, I don't even know if you can burn one of these. I don't think you can. Get these bastards again. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! Easy. You're so fucking fast. Doing a lot of damage as well. What's a lever? Get here. Drops nothing. Alright, yeah, well, you want max money. Gonna buy this ring! Link the face of evil. Very briefly, I think. Or was it Wand of Gamelon? Because I remember trying so hard to get a CDI emulator working. Just to play those. And it's so not worth the effort. I'm sure I did get them going. Or one of them. I don't know which one it was though. It might have been Faces of Evil. Maybe I played them both. I'm not sure. I definitely played one of them on an emulator. I can't remember if they worked properly. Cause I think I'm not sure what the state is on CDI emulation, but I can't remember if it was just getting the emulator to work or if it was finding the actual ROMs or something. But Imagine getting the license. Imagine Nintendo give you the license for Zelda to put on your own console. You get to make 2 games, and you make those. Philips were well and truly pissed up. They were absolutely off the fucking face. I'm telling you, to have come out with that shit. Like, fuck me, the Philips CDI. What was that thing about? And they got the license for Mario, and they made Hotel Mario. Now, admittedly, Hotel Mario is far from the worst game ever made. But I mean, it's Mario. It's not what people would have wanted from a Mario game. You've got a Mario game on your console. Just should have made a platformer. You had to make the fucking opening doors shit. Fucking hell, Philips. It's almost as though that console was made as an actual joke. Like they thought, just how shit can we make this console? I wonder what Shigeru Miyamoto thought when he saw those Zelda games. I reckon he shat himself immediately. I reckon he shat himself and just threw up everywhere when he saw them games. I reckon that's the effect it would have had on him. And then he probably cried. Phillips? No, that is a type. Phillips head is a type of screwdriver. Philips is, they've been around for a long fucking time. They're an electronic company. TVs, played on radios, CD players, played cassette players back in the day. Probably CDs. I think they do air fryers now, actually. You're thinking Phillips head screwdriver. Look at my little... I don't know what even colour you'd call that, but I can take more damage now. But yeah, I can't... When did it come out? Was it 90s, the Philips CDI? Everyone wanted to have a crack in the console business, didn't they? Everyone wanted to have a do, and so many of them failed. The Minish Cap is arguably the best game on the Game Boy Advance. It's it's Toon Link. It's the same. Well, it's not the same Link, but it's, if I remember, is it Toon Link? The same style from Wind Waker, or maybe it's not. It's about his hat anyway. His hat can talk to him. He just goes around in his hat and has a chat with his hat. But it's a very good game. Yeah, it was Game Boy Advance. I think was it the only Zelda? No, it was 4 Swords as well for the Game Boy Advance. But yeah, it was about. I think when it came out, it was meant to be like one of the first on the timeline because it tells the origin story of how Link got his hat. I thought they were called the Picori or something, the little people, and you basically, one of the gimmicks is you can shrink, so everything's huge. But it was a very good game. Well, it's got a beak as well. It's like a bird thing. It's a good job. He has to put his hat on because he wanders around a long time without his hat, and no one's told him his hair's sticking up at the back, so he looks a right mug because he's just wandering around with his big tuft of hair up. No one tells him. But it's alright when he pops his hat on because, you know, that's a little bit out of order. People just let him walk around like that. Not even Zelda fucking tells him. She's like, Link, hang on a minute, mate. Brush your hair. Never says a word. But he felt like a right dickhead when he took his hat off. But is it Minish Cap where he's already friends with Zelda in that game? Or am I getting that wrong? I think he already knows Zelda. Link Between Worlds is still your best handheld Zelda. I guess you could count Link's Awakening Remake on the Switch, since it's a hybrid console, but you know what? I would call Spirit Tracks the worst Legend of Zelda. It's a good game. I like it. I do. I like every Zelda game. No. When I say that, we don't include, obviously, fucking CDI games. But it's the weakest one. Just being on a train, it gets tedious, just, you know. I think of all the other methods of transport in Zelda. We've been in a boat, we can sail around on the ocean, we've been able to fly in the sky, mess around on horse. Suddenly you're limited to being on the tracks, and it's just kind of like, ugh. It's not a bad game at all. It's just I consider it the worst Zelda game. Phantom Hourglass is really good. The thing is with them, the control scheme takes some getting used to. Because I remember at first I was like, oh, what the fuck? Because you've got to control it with the stylus. And I was kind of like, oh, I can't do this. Nintendo's having a right laugh here. But you do, weirdly enough, get used to it. And it ends up not being that bad. I wish they would have just given you an option to fucking just use the D-pad or whatever. But the only thing with Phantom Hourglass is when you got to keep going back to that, was it Ocean Temple or whatever? You got to keep going through it and it gets annoying. What's in there? I forget. Meet the old man at the grave. What, so he can rape me and bury me corpse? No. I see what's going on here. Yeah, Phantom Hourglass continues on after. Hang on a minute. Just cough right in the microphone, I do apologise. Phantom Hourglass is a sequel to The Wind Waker. I'm pretty sure it's the same Link. I think Spirit Tracks. It's on the same timeline, but it's not the same Link. I think Spirit Tracks is quite a bit later on. I think. I could be wrong there. I think that's the case. Time for the first dungeon. I'm gonna get my health up first. And then drop some hearts. There's that bit where you've got to close your DS, haven't you, to print that thing or whatever. I remember being quite confused by it at the time. I can't remember exactly how it works, but you got to shut your DS. But yeah, you can mark your map, couldn't you? Make little notes. I think this is dungeon numero 1. Yeah, level 1. Always love the dungeon music in this. So it starts to get pretty hard. I get quite lost. They're not. They're only relatively small, these dungeons. So you shouldn't have too much trouble. You shouldn't get majorly lost, like you can do in some of the other ones. Just remembering what's a bombable wall and what's not. I found a map. Well, it's what's its actual name? It's a Japanese thing. Hitler stole the design from the Japanese. I forgot what it actually means, but it's the reverse of a swastika. It's the other way around. Is that manji or something? But Hitler stole that design from a swastika, which some people were very upset about in this game. Manji. I forget what it's associated with, what it means. But it's not Nintendo saying, you know, we hate Jews. Or then maybe it was. Maybe slipped that in there on purpose. Yeah, some Buddhist stuff. Na 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 na. What are the skeletons called? What are the skeletons called in this? Why have I forgot their name? It's not Armos. That's gonna really annoy me now. I forgot the name. No, the bat's called Keys. Compass. Stalfos. Are these Stalfos? Or are Stalfos the statues? No, they're Armos. Maybe it is Stalfos. I forgot the name. The snakes are called ropes, the bats are called keys. The guys who throw arrows and spears and stuff are moblins. The little things that come out of the ground and spin around are levers. The things that fly are peahats. You got Zolas. Oh, I forgot what these guys are called. But it looks like they got a big grey tash. Oh, boomerang! Are they Stalfos? Okay. Oh! Now we got floor masters. Are these floor masters or wall masters? No, wall masters are the ones that drop from the ceiling. And they can they take you back to the entrance if they grab you. Oh, it's a fucking dragon! It's a big fuck off dragon. Oh, I mugged him right off. Right. I haven't done the whole dungeon. Just okay. There's still rooms to explore. The one-eyed things are called Tektites. Those are called gels, I believe. Okay, there's the... This is the eagle dungeon, right? Because it's meant to look like an eagle. Yeah, I'm pretty sure these are called gels. The things with the big ears are called the Pulse Voice. Because in the original Famicom version, there was a microphone on the control, I believe, and to kill them you'd shout into it because they were vulnerable to loud noises. I think the little twats that with the hats are called Wizrobes, because they were also in the Super Mario World, right? Or something similar. What's going on in here? Eastmost Peninsula is the secret. Shush! Doesn't mean anything to me. What's he just doing hanging around in this dungeon anyway? We know what he's doing. We know what he's waiting for. It's obvious. can for the life of me. I can't remember what these guys are called. No idea what they're called. Oh! They're called blade traps. They're arseholes. Right, pack it in. So if I want to explore, so we can get the bow. So I've got a boomerang and a bow, and I can now fire my arrows. Goria! That's the name! Goria or Goria. Who the fuck knows? Point is, they're a bunch of pedophiles. Alright, let's go get that, that bastard Triforce. Does the boomerang stun him in this? I can't remember. Yeah. I think it's Link's Awakening where the boomerang is just stupidly overpowered. It kills everything like one hit. You just fuck everything up with a boomerang. I think it's Link's Awakening. Oh, we're fucking Triforce! Hang about. I've got it. I got the fucking Triforce. We're all good. I've got it. P-hats. Yeah, they're the things with a little propeller on their head. And they're fucking massive in Ocarina of Time. There's 8 dungeons. That's a pretty easy one to start with. It's only quite small. Nothing too bad in there. It's 11 o'clock. I might just do one more dungeon and then call it, I think. Maybe. No, that fucking late. How's that happened? How long have I been streaming for? Nearly 2 hours. It's a reasonable amount. I do with a map, so I know where the fuck I am. I don't know if this game came with a map back in the day. I know Link to the Past did. I used to love that map. Stuck on my wall, I did. All proud of it. They're Octoroks. Shoot the thingies out. Oi! Back in. Sick of telling these guys. It's not that way. Is it raining outside? It is. Fucking just rained non-stop like 2 days, like insanely heavy rain. Fucking hell. Rex come in yesterday. I mean, it was absolutely throwing it down. And it's Rex's favourite time to go outside in the rain. He went outside, he messed around, he came back in, and it's... fucking the state of him. That's the worst I've ever seen him. Just fucking like a drowned rat. He thought it was brilliant. And he runs all over the windowsill, putting fucking muddy paw prints everywhere. He was fucking drenched, you were. And he sort of dried off, and then went back outside to get wet again. I know he's cats hate water. He don't give a shit. He goes out in the rain and comes back piss wet through. It's ridiculous. He's such a strange little creature. I mean, even Ava's not the biggest fan of the rain. If it's rain, she's like, oh, do we have to? I mean, she'll go out, but she'll be a bit annoyed by it. She'll be, you know. But Rex fucking loves going out in the rain. He's absolute freak, he is. Must just find it refreshing. Is that rain I'm hearing? Yeah, it's fucking right. It's absolutely throwing it down. I can hear it. I bet Rex is outside. Yeah. It's alright. He knows who feeds him. Do you know what I mean? It's a cheeky little shit he is. Right, I'll make this the last dungeon. This is the moon dungeon, I think. I think it's moon. Oh, yeah, it is a snake. Ropes, they're called. But why they call ropes, I have no idea. Can start stunning some of these bastards with a boom. Whoa! But yeah, if you line up with them, they come charging at you. Because they're arseholes. What happened to the other cat anyway? The other cat seems to have disappeared. The one that got really sexually abused. I'm trying to get rid of the evidence. Only one of these is bombable. Nope, not that one. Hiding the evidence! Unbelievable. Shocking behaviour. He can cover up his crimes. It's not on. It is. It's shocking behaviour. It thinks he can do that and then cover it up. Yeah, this is a moon dungeon. The map's like a moon. Is that bombable? run out of bombs here, that's the problem. Pack it in. Pack it in. I think those statues are called Beamos. I really don't know what's bombable and what's not. Okay, I think a lot of these top ones are bombable. All the right rooms. Rooms on the right side. Whoa! Oh, there's some bombs. Okay, it's not too bad. Oh, they're all bombable so far. Dodongo dislikes smoke. I want to give you a hint there that you use bombs on him. Of course, in Ocarina of Time, he threw bombs in his mouth. Let's just head down these rooms, see if I missed anything. Oh, hello. Oh! What are these meant to be? The land maulers, whatever they're called? That key blends in with the fucking thing there. You end up with more keys than you actually need in this game. Dodongo. Bongo. I reckon Tev plays the Dodongos. I reckon he's a mean Dodongo player. You should learn the Donkey Kong bongo drum. You gotta stream that. You gotta stream that. What was it called? Donkey Kong's Bongo Bongo. I want to see that on stream, mate. Buy them. I don't care how much it costs you. Get them bought. I want to see that. I want to see that live on stream, mate. That's a demand, not a request. I couldn't picture anything funnier. And Tev just going sick on them bongos. I remember on bongo. Apparently, you should drink it in the Congo. I don't think that was true. Start a GoFundMe page, whatever it is people use. We'll get you the drum kit. So this is the problem. You can run out of bombs. Lucky there. I think if you run out of bombs, you gotta leave and come back. What, the Umbongo song? Do they still sell Umbongo? I used to love that. What did they do drink it in the Congo though? What if the song was based off fact? You know what I mean? I hadn't seen it for years on Bongo. I'll have to do an Bongo stream. Just an entire stream of me drinking on Bongo. That'll bring in the views. Achievement test. I've never seen it. I hadn't seen it. Alright, that is going to do it. I made some reasonable progress. I think it's not been too bad. I don't think I've died as many times as I thought I would have, but there's still plenty of chances for that to come. If I get deeper into this game, which I'll probably try and beat it on the next stream I do, sometime next week I think. What day is it? It's like Sunday, isn't it? I can put the fucking bins out. I forgot to put the fucking bins out. I'll probably be back towards the end of next week, I think. Maybe next weekend or something. I'll attempt to beat it then. But good night, everyone, and I shall see you next time.